Good evening. I'm Steve Wachowski and this is the News Hour on PTV. Eyebrows. A class issue. It's the subject that's dividing the whole of plotagon at the moment. Following my interview with respected browologist Reginald Bushbrow, it seems that a host of the browless wonders have taken offense to the seemingly obvious assertion that a lack of eyebrows is associated with, well, let's just say, an inferior type of person. As this station is required by charter to accommodate the different opinions of any old crackpot or nut job, I was this morning forced to seek the alternative view of what some observers are now calling Browgate. Browgate? Wow, that's original. The whole gate thing as a suffix to describe a scandal or furor is completely flawed anyway. The hotel in Washington was called the Watergate for Christ's sake, not the water, so by the letter of the law we should be talking about the Watergate. Bloody lazy journalism if you ask me. My producer is advising me that no one did ask me, and to get on with it. So here's my interview with rabble-rouser, browless activist, Lukesters. Geez. Is this guy ever not on plotagon? Run VT. Good morning, Lukesters. Can I call you Luke, or would you prefer Mr. Sters? No, Luke is just fine. Okay, Luke. You're a recent immigrant to plotagon, one of the so-called newcomers. So what gives you the right to start questioning the existing wisdom that those without eyebrows are from a lesser caste, a lower strata, a subculture of society? Well, Steve, I would turn that question around and ask why you, a native of plotagon, feel you have the right to enforce the old dogma of eyebrows are better. All that myself and the other browers want to do is to live our lives without brows and free from persecution, segregation or suspicion because we don't have eyebrows. Isn't that too much to ask? Well, I hardly feel that I should have to explain myself to someone like you, Luke. Witty riposte, Steve. Nice to see that the journalistic integrity of 1930s Germany is alive and well in you. Okay, Mr. Sters, I know that you have enlisted a number of so-called celebrities to whip up some support for your little protest. And I can see you have one of them with you now, Miley Cyrus.
Hi, Steve.
Yes. Miley got in touch with me when she heard about the injustices that the browers were experiencing.
I shaved my eyebrows off as an act of solidarity.
Hi, Miss Cyrus. I'm a huge fan, ever since your Hannah Montana days, so why would someone as wonderfully talented, intelligent and beautiful as you, align yourself with a set of, and let's be fair to them, freaks?
Well, you see, my recent #1 single, Wrecking Ball, is actually a message about the plight of those who are different, and where you say, freaks. I would prefer to say, mentally ill.
What the?
I mean, you'd have to be pretty out of it to think you look better without eyebrows.
Hey Miley. Look, isn't that Liam Hemsworth, with another girl?
The two-timing son of a bitch. I'm out of here.
Oh, that was priceless. And finally, what do you say to the suggestion that the only reason you don't have eyebrows is because they're not available on iOS, and your protest would fold quicker than Superman on Laundry Day, if there was an update? That's ridiculous, Steve. I am, and will always be proud to be, browless. So you won't be interested in hearing the breaking news that plotagon has released a new update, which includes eyebrows on iOS. Update? Well. Eyebrows. Gotta go. Witty riposte, Luke. It's nice to see that the personal conviction of Judas Iscariot is alive and well and residing in you. Good night. Luke. I started with the brows, but then I got carried away. It's the first time I've had a hairline since 1995.